We're here in beautiful downtown Fort Erie at Sessions on the River, and we're going to be interviewing today Starla Silvestri, a local singer, songwriter, local talent. I'm sure you're going to enjoy her, and if you've never been to Sessions, do yourself a favor, come on down. There's always something going on here, and today it'll be Starla Silvestri.
Hi.
Starla Silvestri, that's a great name.
Oh, thank you.
So, Starla, you're from Niagara?
Yes, yeah.
And tell me a little bit about yourself.
So, yeah, I was born in Welland. I kind of switched between Welland and Waynflete. When I was younger, we moved around a lot. And so I have a little bit of country in me, a little bit of city life in me, small town. But yeah, I grew up with a very loving family, lots of support. I always wanted to sing. It's like always been.
Always?
Always.
From what age?
Since I can remember. Well, you know what? A funny story. When I was born, my mom didn't know what to name me. So she took 2 weeks to figure out, what she'd name me. And she named me Starla because, one, and this is cheesy, okay? She saw stars in my eyes, apparently. I can't confirm this.
Really?
And she apparently heard me making sounds that sounded like songs. So that's where my name came from, is I apparently was a musical baby.
I'm told your vibe blends indie, folk, R&B, and soul. So you come from Welland, Italian family. How did this happen?
Well, my papa always raised me on a lot of different records. He had a vinyl in the garage. So every summer we'd have the vinyl go in, and I was exposed to a lot of different types of music. And the one thing that really drew me was the voice in whatever genre. And so whether it's Bob Dylan, something about his voice, or Etta James, something about the voice in the story always very much compelled me. And I would spend so much of my time trying to imitate these artists that I loved. And through that, after so many years, I developed my own sound. And so it's kind of just a mix of all my inspirations and hearing things and making it my own.
So of those early artists, which ones come to mind as being the most motivating for you?
Ooh, Sam Cooke.
Oh, Sam. Yeah.
I love Sam Cooke.
Yes, of course.
Yep. And Linda Ronstadt.
Really?
She's a huge inspiration for me, yeah.
So how far back do you go? Do you go back to Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald?
Yes, I love Sarah Vaughan. Oh my gosh. And Ella, yep, amazing. Just, I loved all of them. I didn't get into those until I was more in my tween era. But when you start appreciating the words they're singing, because when you're a kid, you just hear the sounds and you're like, wow, that's amazing. Until you get older and you realize the passion and what they're singing about and how it all connects. But yeah, very influential for me.
So I see you brought your guitar.
I did, yes.
And when did you pick up the guitar?
So, I actually started on piano. My grandpa used to print out chord sheets and stuff on the piano, and we'd sit there and play. And it wasn't until I was 9 years old, I believe, I got my first guitar, and I didn't play piano much after that because
Really?
Guitar just kind of took over, and I'm all self-taught. I did take lessons after a few years for a little bit, but I didn't really enjoy it. I liked just learning by ear and
Really?
kind of training. Yeah. So that's where I started. This song I'm about to play is called Mon Chéri, and it's actually a bit of a French love story. I actually wrote it to be a duo because I had this idea of having this French lady and this sailor man who I don't know why I created this whole story in my brain, but this sailor who kind of comes into her life and has to go and has to come back. And so there's this longing of love and waiting. And I was really inspired by French music at this point in my life because my boyfriend at the time was into French music. And this is called Mon Chéri.
Okay, Mon Chéri.
Sweet, sweeter than cherries, mon chéri, I love you so. When you leave me, my heart follows you. the promise that you will come home to me. Because baby, c'est la vie que je t'attendais, waiting for you, for with you I would like to stay. From you I've traveled the seas, been to great places, but never have seen a beauty like yours. And I dream of seeing you again, mon chéri. Because baby, c'est la vie que je t'attendais, waiting for you, for with you I would like to stay. Dis-moi que tu reviendras. Life is so lonely and blue when you're not around. Dis-moi que tu m'aimeras toujours. To lose you, to feel like an ocean whose tide knows no shore. The longer I wait for you, the more I long for your love. Tell me you'll wait for me, I will wait, mon chéri.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Well, thank you so much.
My goodness, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Oof.
You know, I actually started
I need some tissue.
Oh.
Holy
Use my
cow.
sleeve.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you very much. Thank
Have you released that?
You know, I've tried recording it before, but the people I was working with, it never ended up amounting to being able to release and all that. You know, it's hard in this industry to find people you really connect with and can work with. I did actually start my career kind of with that song because I won a competition with it through Victor Morgado. He had the Stars That Shine competition at Smoke and Moonshine, and I sang that one, and it ended up winning me the competition. And from there, my career kind of snowballed, and I got a few gigs here and there, and then it picked up in the summertime, and I've managed to make a full career out of it. So I have that song to kind of thank me for getting out there.
Did you write that?
I did, yes. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That was fantastic.
Thank you very much.
It's got to be tough in this industry to rise above all the noise. I mean, there's so much in today's society.
Yeah.
There's so much competition. And even with a tremendous amount of talent, I would imagine that luck plays a role.
Well, you know what? You can chalk it up to luck in some way. But a lot of it's just grinding. You got to keep pushing.
Grinding.
Always finding the ways to push forward. Like I've gotten pretty well with my gigs. Like I'm full time with playing music and going out there. But there's a whole aspect that I'm just finding myself getting accustomed to is the social media and posting yourself online.
Are you on social media?
I'm starting to. Yeah, I'm getting there.
You're only 24?
Yeah, so it took me
you
some
have time.
Hopefully I do.
So social media, I would imagine, is a great opportunity for you to reach a large audience.
Yes. Yes.
But at the local level, where do you perform? How do you get your gigs?
So right now, I've booked through a few different people before, and I do still work with some of them. But I do try and get out there and find my own gigs as well. And usually, if I play somewhere and start talking to people, I try and interact with the crowd I play to, and through then you make more connections. And so it's kind of like every place you go is an opportunity to make more business.
Sure.
Is what I've learned, and it's all about just being forefront and using your voice, because until this year, I've been very timid and not known how to get out there and really fight for myself and advocate for.
Do you have an agent?
No, it's just me. It's just me. So I'm my agent. I'm a manager. I'm my own songwriter. I can do it all, I guess. I try.
Yeah. So where have you played in Niagara?
I've played all over the place. Right now, some of my favorite gigs are Pillar and Post in Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Sure.
And I play at Chateau de Charme every Sunday this summer, which is just going to be really nice, 4 to 6, if you're needing some place to go on a Sunday afternoon this summer. I play at local bars. I play in Grimsby at Teddy's, Coastal Kitchen, Your Neighborhood Pizza, in St. Catharines, which is where I live right now. I play at Sala 61 a lot.
So where would they find you on social media?
You can just look up my name, Starla Silvestri, and you'll see my either on Instagram. I think I'm Starla Silvestri Music on Instagram, but there's not many Starlas around, so I don't think you have a hard time.
So if you go to Starla Silvestri, are you performing, or are you just, what do you do if I...
Online?
Yes.
Well, I'm starting to make more content, like posting covers and such like that. So I've started doing that this month. I've ventured in that direction. And I also post my show dates. So there's where you'll see my whole monthly schedule as well as weekly posts as of where I'm playing this week. And my monthly schedule has most of my dates, but as the month goes on, opportunities might come. So that's where you can find just anything.
So where would you like to play? Where would you like to perform?
I'd like to be on the big stage.
I know. So let's hear the dreams.
The dreams. Yeah. Well, my goodness. I mean, I would love to just follow in the footsteps of Joni Mitchell and Bob Dylan and just be a singer-songwriter. Like I write about the things I experience in my life. And, this is just one of many stories that, this is a story outside of myself, but of course, as a songwriter, you relate to everything you write. And sometimes you don't even know that you relate to it until later on. You look back and you're like, wow, I understand myself more deeply. And so music has always been about that, finding a way to fit in the world. It's the way I fit in the world. I don't know of any way that I could do that aside from music. And so my role, I find, in this world is to share that, because I got nothing better to do. So
would you, if you're thinking big, do you think big?
You know what? I like to start small, and as I see things grow, then I kind of find my ways. Yeah, because I used to think really big, and it scared me. It terrified me. So I would always get shut down by my dreams because I thought I could never do that. And so I find that every step of the way, I'm seeing more and more leeway where I can, okay, you know what? Maybe I can get this. Maybe I can get here where I want to go. Ideally, if we want to dream big, I would love to be on the big stage. I don't see myself as being a mainstream celebrity, but I would just love to be out there. But
one song could make you a big celebrity.
Hey, and if that happens, then so be it.
It could, right?
It could. It happens for sure.
When you write your music or you think about your music, do you think of a melody first, or do you think of lyrics, or is it an idea? How does it develop?
Now, it's a hard question to answer because every song is so different.
Okay.
There are songs that I've written through years of time and it doesn't get finished until way later on. Or there's songs that just come out in a heartbeat and it's like, whoa, it's there. Sometimes I start with just jamming on my guitar and speaking whatever comes out. Sometimes I have a melody that I don't have words for a long time. And then I find an old poem that I wrote or something and I try and, blend the worlds together. So it's really just a matter of the time where I am as a person and how the songs come out. It's different.
But every day?
Music is it has always been the one thing I attach myself to is my identity. I can't see myself, I've dabbled in acting in high school and stuff, doing the plays and all that, but nothing feels like me more than music does. And nothing allows me to feel free like music does.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you think about when you're writing, Do you think about the influence your music is going to have on the audience?
Sometimes, yes, I do.
What would you like that feeling to be? So if I'm listening to you, or if we have a big audience here and you're singing your song, and I know you're passionate because you're into the song,
Yeah.
but do you ever stop to think, how do I want that audience to react to something I feel so passionate about?
I do. Actually, lately more so, because when I was younger, I would write more so for me and didn't think about the world. And it was my way of coping with things I was dealing with in life. But because I've made it a career, I do find myself when I write songs, like I've written a few songs that I've intentionally made for bars that I play at, because I don't want to be playing all covers all night. I want to be playing things that people can dance to and have fun to that are my own. So I've thought intentionally in that way. And on the flip side, I've also written songs that I think this could be something people can really relate to. And especially my most recent song, actually, I don't even think it has quite a name yet, but it's about who I am as a woman and how I've become the person that I am today. And every time I sing, I've sung it a few times now, and the reaction from people is overwhelmingly emotional. It's just like, and it touches me deeply to know that my experience can be universal in that way. Even though it's mine, people can look at that and say, I relate to it.
They can identify and relate to it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
When you're doing your performances, what types of music do you like to play and what do they like to listen to?
Like just out anywhere?
Yeah.
Well, they like, kind of classic tunes.
They like the classic stuff.
Yeah, Sublime or Tom Petty or, Sheryl Crow, things that are familiar. That's what people in the bars really appreciate.
And who do you like to sing with? When you're in a bar, who do you like to sing?
I would say Sheryl Crow is one of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah, I really like singing Sheryl Crow. And Alanis Morissette, that goes over really well.
Really? And how about Adele? Do you do any of Adele?
I sing it. I've actually never learned any on guitar, but Adele was another huge inspiration for me when I was a kid. My papa showed me a video of Adele and she said, you could be like her one day. And I was like, wow. I don't know about that, but she's incredible.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, you know what? I see that same quality that I see in Adele. Like you, when I listen to Adele, she seems to reach into you. And that's what your song did.
Oh, that means a lot to me. Thank you very much.
I get choked up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's what music is about though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I'm so grateful for this to be something I can do with my life, because there's so many times I've sat there and cried to my favorite songs and
Yeah.
You okay?
Well, music does that to you.
It does. I know.
Yeah.
It's so powerful.
If they want to track you down on YouTube or social media, how would they find you?
You just go onto any platform, type in my name, Starla Silvestri. On Instagram, it's Starla Silvestri Music. And that's how you find me. I'm probably the only Starla around, so.
What a pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
Starla Silvestri, folks. And this is Ernesto signing off for Roy Studio Adventures here at Sessions on the River. And until next time, hasta la vista.
Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling all FOMO, babe. I don't even care if we stay home. Put our to-do list on ice. We crank the AC to 79.